IWA Tag Team Champions, the Batten will be here. That and a whole lot more. Right now, let's take you up to the ring with our opening match.
Okay, wrestling fans, and welcome to this edition of the Back Alley Brawl. I'm your play-by-play man, Eddie Apples, and we're taking a look at a match for part of our light heavyweight championship tournament between Chief Don Yellowfish, a member in fine standing, if you will, the Riot Squad, and Micro Menace. Now, the Micro Menace we haven't seen a whole lot here on television. I believe it's his television debut, as a matter of fact, here on the Back Alley Brawl. But he's a rough stuff combatant, let me tell you. I've seen him many times. Matter of fact, he's had many great matches with the man he's in the ring with today, Chief Don Yellowfish. And this would be a very, very tough contest, and I'm sure both these guys are going to go all out so that they can progress in the IWA Light Heavyweight Championship Tournament. However, one thing I like to pull to everyone's attention is the individuals you see on the outside. Not to take anything away from this great action going on inside. Hip tosses, arm drags. You see Micro Menace with that arm bar there. But outside the ring is the man not so affectionately known as the Weasel, Mr. Wimpy Watson. And of course, he is the manager of the Riot Squad. And of course, he is certainly not about interjecting himself in any Riot Squad match, which is certainly bad news for Micro Menace in this instant. And also, let's not forget Miss Tamara Love, the official companion, if you will, of the Riot Squad, whatever you want to make out of that. And Tamara, we've seen her before. She's not about interjecting herself. And even if she don't, let's face it, all you men out there, I think, will agree she can be a very distracting influence walking around ringside. I can tell you from hanging out with the Micro Menace the various nights. Oh, Micro Menace with a series of heads rammed into that top turnbuckle. But I can guarantee that Yellowfish is suffering from that. Micro Menace, big clothesline, sends Yellowfish down to the canvas. As I say, Micro Menace not above hanging out with the ladies. He's certainly got an eye for the ladies, and having Miss Love out there is going to be a distraction. Micro Menace dropping the fist down, and Yellowfish hooks the leg, only got a count of one. See Wimpy Watson arguing with the referee. Apparently he wasn't too happy about something. Across the ring goes Yellowfish, drop kick by the Micro Menace. Micro Menace kicks Yellowfish up. That mares him down to the canvas. What she does there, over across. Swings him back down the hard way, ramming to the back of his head. Into that ring floor. Wrestling fans, that does have a little bit of carpeting across that floor. Basically, it's just wood. When you get your head rammed into that, it hurts. Yellowfish now coming back. He's got the Micro Menace tied up in the ropes, and he looks like he's working over the eyes of the Micro Menace through the mask. Some quick chopping punches to the head by Yellowfish. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes the typical Riot Squad maneuver. They threw Micro Menace through the ropes, and look, you can see Yellowfish distracting the referee. And outside the ring, our camera angle ain't picking it up, but outside the ring is none other than the Weasel, Wimpy Watson, working over Micro Menace and threw him back into the ring. Count one, count two. And Micro Menace still able to kick out. Wrestling fans, I gotta apologize. I'm still a little bit under the weather again this week with a cold, so I hope you can bear with me again this week. Micro Menace with a back suplex sends Yellowfish down. Micro Menace has got to be one of the smallest professional wrestlers, not only here in the International Wrestling Alliance, but in the world. Big spinning survive kick by the Menace. Certainly reminds a lot of wrestling fans of a young Rey Mysterio Jr. Very acrobatic. Of course, in our television studio with kind of a low ceiling, the Micro Menace might be hindered a little bit in his ability to do some of the high-flying maneuvers he's very famous for. And what's he doing here? Once again, fisherman suplex, ties him up, kick out. I do want to remind you, wrestling fans, if you are enjoying this action here on TV, we hope you make it out to the various live arena matches, whatever the IWA or any of our affiliate promotions is anywhere near you. And we also want to invite you out to our live TV tapings, which are held in Columbus, Ohio, each and every Sunday at 1333 West 5th Avenue. Matches start at 1 p.m. every Sunday. You can check out this action live and get a chance to see yourself here on television, like some of our fine fans in the studio today. Yellowfish kind of upset with Bud Hatter. Apparently don't think he's counting quite fast enough. Better watch, looks like a front chancery, but it could go into a choke. You never know what Yellowfish is going to get up to. And you can see strutting her stuff at ringside is Tamara Lowe. Can't help but think maybe she's looking for her opportunity to interject into this match. Yellowfish with the choke. You can see Whippy Watson's got the referee distracted. Yellowfish just choking. The referee, Bud Hatter, turned around, saw the choke. Of course, he's going to call for an automatic break, but still, a lot of damage has been done with that choke. Once again, Yellowfish going for a choke, this time using the heel of the foot. And once again, you see the weasel, Whippy Watson, trying to distract the referee. Wasn't quite as successful at that time. Boot by Yellowfish. Hits the Menace across the ring. Reversal by the Micro Menace. Hits him with the backdrop. Drops the elbow, covers for a pin, gets count of 1, count of 2, and a kick out by Chief Don Yellowfish. You can hear some of our fans here at our television studio getting on the case of the weasel, Whippy Watson. And it's Yellowfish with that figure 4. Or excuse me, it's the Micro Menace with that figure 4. Yellowfish breathing in agony, almost got a pinfall counted against him there. Both his shoulders were down on the canvas. Once again, it's the weasel, Whippy Watson, distracting the referee and buying his guy a little time here. Count 1, count 2, and once again, Yellowfish does get his shoulder up off the canvas.
He's cheating. Micro Menace to the other side. Right there, you read it.
And Yellowfish is able to get to the ropes and, of course, force the break, but he's suffering for that figure 4. You can see he's limping. Micro Menace going right back to work on the leg of Yellowfish. Roll over, count of 1, count of 2. That's all he's going to get. Micro Menace is certainly a very exciting individual. Once again, both these guys have a lot of stake during this match, not only the winner's side of the purse and the fact that they're on television with thousands of people watching, but this is a light heavyweight championship elimination tournament. Flying clothesline, double axe handle by Yellowfish, and he's got Whippy Watson's cane. I don't think the referee saw it. He's got that cane. And he hit him right. I can't believe the referee didn't see that. The referee called for the bell. Apparently he did, and the referee with that cane.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner as a result of a...
Yellowfish is disqualified. He's actually lost this match. Now he's down with the choke on the Micro Menace. Well, your official winner of this match is going to be the Micro Menace through disqualification. Wrestling fans, we're going to be back with more right after this.
Okay, man, Maniacs, you're watching the Back Alley Brawl, the official television show of the International Wrestling Alliance. The Back Alley Brawl is taped each and every Sunday at the IWA television studios in Columbus, Ohio, located at 1333 West 5th Avenue. If you're enjoying all this crazy, wild, insane mad action, we want to see you at the next IWA television tapings.
All right, joining me now is Whippy Watson along with Tamara Lowe, and the entire Riot Squad is coming out at this time. Whippy Watson, your man Chief Don Yellowfish, not getting the victory here today.
Well, I have to admit, I cost the Chief that match. But I want to tell you one thing. I don't know why they're having this tournament. I don't know what they're having this tournament for. Right here is the light heavyweight champion. Right here is the champion. I'm getting sick and tired of this Sergeant Slaughter wannabe running around saying, USA, USA. This is a Native American right here. He can't get a fair shake. It's my job to see that he does. And he will get that light heavyweight belt. And I want to say another thing. Those Batten twins. Last night, we won those tag team belts. We won those belts. They give us those belts. We took them and they took them back. I can't get a fair shake around here. That bald-headed commissioner, boss man, whatever he is, always sticking his nose in my business. That cue ball.
Right there.
Right here.
Right there.
Maniac Mark and Shank Dorsey will wear Squad. And that's the name of that tune, and I can name it in 4 notes.
Whippy, I really like this song.
All right, there are the words from the Weasel. I mean, Wimpy Watson and Miss Tamara Love. Yeah, you're number 1 too. All right, oh, please get out of here.
What's your price, Ripple? Huh? What's your price? Tamara likes you.
All right, that's very cute. I'm sure that's the smartest thing Wimpy Watson has thought of all day. We'll be back right after this.
Men and women, all shapes and sizes, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. The International Wrestling Alliance, Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization, is offering you this unique opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free tryout.
Why do we want to wrestle? Because we like to hurt people.
Hey, boys and girls, aged 8 through 18, this is your opportunity to become part of the fun and exciting world of big-time professional wrestling. Learn the holds and the counter-holds of professional wrestling. Be seen on local television and amaze all your school friends. Don't miss this big opportunity. Call today for an absolutely free pro wrestling tryout.
Okay, wrestling fans, and welcome back here to our second contest there on the International Wrestling Alliance Back Alley Brawl here today. It is a tag team affair between Damien, Kass, and Trevor Lowe. They're squaring off against the Stalker and the Coyote. The bell just rang, and this contest is underway. It is the Stalker and Trevor Lowe. Lowe with a hip toss and Stalker down to the canvas. What an exciting program we've already had here on the Back Alley Brawl. The Micro Menace versus Chief J Yellowfish there, or Chief Don Yellowfish, excuse me, match. Very, very entertaining. And now we're watching this tag team match. We've got a lot more action to come here, including for the IWA World Tag Team Championship, the main event. You're going to see the sensational Batten twins squaring off against the Suicide Solution. So that's going to be a good match as well. Coming up right after this one. That's Trevor Lowe dropping an elbow, tags out to his partner, Damien Kass. Kass with a big boot to the Stalker. Stalker, what a lot of the professional wrestlers like to refer to as an underdog, a journeyman. He doesn't have the best one-loss record. He has a few surprise wins. He's a newcomer here. He's training up at the IWA school there in Columbus, Ohio. And he's just trying to make his mark. He's against two guys who have a little bit more experience, maybe. Certainly Damien Kass has been around a long time. Trevor Lowe, also out of the IWA schools, had a little bit more experience than the Stalker. Stalker's tag team partner is kind of in the same boat. Coyote, he's also training up at the school here in Columbus. So he's had a little bit more experience maybe than what Stalker's had. Whipped across the ring by Kass. Follows in. Stinger splash. Unloads with a big chop. And boy, those chops, I tell you, you ever get a chance to check out some of these wrestlers after the matches, after they receive a few of those chops, they quite frankly resemble, their chest quite frankly resembles hamburger a lot of times. They're very, very painful. And while they may not do a lot of actual physical damage, they do a lot of smarting in the ring. It's just something that don't maybe wear you down, but it certainly takes a lot of starch out of you. Snap suplex by the Coyote. Pulls Kass to the center of the ring. Coyote drops the leg, spins around, is going to go for a pin here. I'm sure gets count of 1, count of 2, and that's all he got. Wrestling fans, I do want to remind you, if you are enjoying this action, come on out and check us out live. We got live events coming all over the state of Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois. And if we're anywhere within your vicinity, hope you come out and check out the superstars of the International Wrestling Alliance. We are Ohio's own homegrown Major League Professional Wrestling organization. Coyote dropping the elbow onto Kass. And if you're anywhere in the Columbus, Ohio area on a Sunday, we tape our television show each and every Sunday in Columbus at 1333 West 5th Avenue. We certainly want to invite you to come on out and check out this great pro wrestling action live, and maybe have a chance to see yourself on TV. It's the Coyote with a rear chin lock. Kass is feeling his way around. Oh, found his way right to the eyes. And I said it before, you know, you can build up any part of your body, but the eyes are basically something that you can never really build up. And it's a very cheap maneuver by Damien Kass to go to the eyes and break that maneuver. I don't think he really got a good shot at the eyes because basically all he did break the maneuver, but he just made Coyote mad. Coyote's been going to town with a series of kicks. He tagged out to the Stalker. Double clothesline sends Damien Kass down to the canvas. Now the Stalker puts a boot to Kass as well. What's he doing here? He's talking to him now. Look at him. He let it go. I thought Damien Kass might have been in trouble there. Had the Stalker follow through with what it looked like he was going to follow through with. Puts Kass across the ring. Hits him with an elbow. Goes down, hooks the leg, count two. Very lackadaisical cover by the Stalker. Now Damien Kass with the cover. Count of one, count of two, and a kick out by the Stalker, able to get that shoulder up off the canvas. A low blow by Damien Kass, and that takes a lot of starch out of you. Can't believe the referee didn't see that. Only here in the Back Alley Brawl, I said it before, you get a little out of hand every now and then. This is not the WWF, the WCW. This is not the Omni. This is a little television studio in Columbus, Ohio. These guys are not millionaire players, but they love this game called professional wrestling. They go all out each and every time they step into the ring. A little bit of a slugfest between Trevor, Lowe, and Coyote. Damien Kass with a short punch to Stalker, put him down. Coyote really going to town here on both the team of Kass and Lowe. Just manhandling Lowe, throwing him into that corner, whips him across the ring into the far corner. Follows up with a splash of his own. Trevor Lowe hitting the canvas. We're about 5 minutes and a half into this contest. It's been a very seesawing affair. Let's go here. Coyote's trying to set him up for something. Maybe it looks like the old bow and arrow. Really stretching. That puts a lot of pressure not only on the knees, but especially on the shoulder joints there. I don't even know what this, some kind of submission maneuver by the Coyote. Then came Damien Kass with a cheap shot, though, and saved his partner. Both these two teams are going all out here trying to emerge victorious, and I think one of the reasons why is, of course, they won a shot at the tag team champions, the sensational Batten twins. And Batten twins are going to be up on our program next against Suicide Solutions, so I don't want you to go away. 2/3 across the ring comes Big Coyote with that flying headbutt. Rolls Trevor over. Backs him into the corner, tags into his tag team partner, the Stalker. They both manhandled Trevor Lowe, throwing him into the corner. Series of boots by the Stalker. And Lowe's all tied up in that corner. He has nowhere to go. Stalker with a snap suplex sends Lowe over. It looks like Stalker's trying to tell Lowe to tag out his partner. His partner, the Coyote, comes in. Of course, the referee's got to push him right back. A little bit of psychological warfare by the Coyote. Did do a whole lot of good. Big drop kick by Trevor Lowe. Trevor bears a striking resemblance to WCW superstar. Oh, here, right there. We got a Damien Kass going to town here. Jericho up on top. That's Damien Kass. He goes down the other side, takes a cheap shot from behind on Coyote. Rams him into the steel support beam. I guarantee you there's absolutely no giving that beam at all. And Coyote hit it hard on his shoulder. That's going to do some damage, I'm sure. Damien Kass trying to get back in the ring. Coyote's able to catch him. Big clubby punches. This match has been a lot of brawling in here. All these individuals not above throwing in some rough tactics. We haven't seen a whole lot of scientific wrestling maneuver a la Jack Briscoe or anything like that. We've seen a lot of punches, a lot of kicks, and some real good brawling here in this contest. Thus, the name of the show, the Back Alley Brawl. Once again, I do want to thank you all for checking us out. Spinning kick just leveled Coyote, hitting right in the head. Damien Kass picks him up. He tags into his partner, Trevor Lowe. Lowe goes up that second stand, diving headbutt right into the back. Same spot that was just being worked on by Kass. Kind of a weak shot by Trevor Lowe. A little better. He puts another sting, whipped around by Big Coyote. Some big slaps by the Coyote. Another slap by Coyote. Right to Lowe. My gosh, Coyote hit that turnbuckle hard on his back, and there was a chair. I don't know where that chair came from, but Coyote hit his back on that chair. Trevor Lowe was able to get a quick pin. Wrestling fans, we're going to be back with more IWA wrestling action after this. Your winner, Trevor Lowe and Damien Kass. Okay, wrestling fans, well, welcome to today's main event here on the Back Alley Brawl. It is for the IWA World Tag Team Championship. The Suicide Solution, the team of Biohazard and Dave, the Real Deal Beaver, squaring off against the IWA Tag Team Champs. You see them there on your screen, the sensational Batten twins. And the bell's ringing. This match is officially underway. Both these two teams circling each other. Dave, the Real Deal Beaver, in there against, I believe, Bart Batten. Maybe Brad. I believe it's Bart. The only way you can really tell is on the right-hand shoulder. Bart Batten does have a tattoo on his right shoulder. That's the only I honestly can tell. So he turns around here so we can see him on our TV screen. Nope. That's Brad Batten. Brad Batten with the side headlock. No, wait a second. He does have the tattoo. I'm sorry. That's Bart Batten. Man, it's just so confusing. The two Battens, they're identical twins. Luckily, they're very clean wrestlers. They can certainly take advantage of their looks, if you will. And it's Brother Brad in there now, once again taking over with the side headlock on Beaver. Flips him over. Suicide Solution, an up-and-coming tag team that are making a lot of waves here in the International Wrestling Alliance. Had about 30 wins in a row, which is almost phenomenal. And that's what brought them to advance here on television, the Tag Team Championship match on television for the Suicide Solution. And it's Brad Batten tagging into Brother Bart. And so far, if you notice, the Battens have had like 3 tag-ins, whereas the Suicide Solution hasn't been able to tag in once. It's been all Diva in there. And that's the mark of a good tag team. It's just constant tags, always keeping a fresh man into the ring. They whip Beaver across, hit him with a double elbow. Beaver goes down, roll over. Brad Batten. Well, you see Biohazard came in there and broke up that attempt. Not that I really believe that they would have got Beaver this early. Beaver's still pretty fresh. Backs Brad Batten into the corner. Series of boots to the gut. In comes Biohazard of the Suicide Solution, drives that elbow into the head. Looks like he tried to set him up for a suplex, a block by the Batten. Once again, Bart Batten in there. Snapmares him over. Just about wrist lock. Wrist lock, a very basic wrestling maneuver. Puts a lot of pressure on that wrist. You can snap it real easy. A lot of fans don't understand how painful a maneuver like this can be. Try it sometime. Just try to push back on your wrist. See how painful that is. Don't push it back too far. People don't understand the ability of the professional wrestlers. They're very rough individualists. Into the ropes goes Bart Batten. Dave Beaver's going for the chokehold. Referee Bud Hatter's right on top of him, tells him to break it up, goes for a pin instead, only gets the count of 1. Beaver pulls Batten down by the hair. Once again, goes for a pin, count of 1, that's all he's going to get. Batten trying to power his way out of it. Beaver once again going for the chokehold. Picks Batten up. Introduces his head to his partner's boot. Big shot by Beaver, kicked by Biohazard. Series of kicks by Biohazard. We got Batten in the corner. Batten fighting his way out. Goes to fist city, his own stuff, obviously tired of the rough maneuvers by the team of the Suicide Solution. Drop kick by Batten. Bart picks him up. They whip across the ring. Big double drop kick by the Batten. That could be it there. Brad covers, gets count 1, count 2, count 3. And the winners of this match is going to be the Batten play. Wait a second, what's going on here? Here comes the Riot Squad. They just snuck attack. The Batten's from behind. The Batten's just emerged victorious in this contest. In comes the Riot Squad. AC Woodby Watson. In comes KC Stryker, the other member of Power Team USA. Wrestling fans are out running out of time. We'll be back with more IWA Championship Wrestling next week.